Welcome back, subbies, or welcome to our channel. If you are new, I am Sherry, and welcome to Talk on This. Guys, if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell for more videos just like this. Leave us a comment. We love comments on this channel, and also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this episode. All right, let's get right into it.
And the Grammy goes to... Unholy, Sam Smith and Kim Petras.
Yes, Smokey Robinson. You saw right. They used Smokey Robinson to present the award for Unholy. You know, what a slap in the face. This music pioneer who actually wrote songs and did music when music was music. They used him to present the award for Unholy. Oh, how unholy is that? And the crowd went wild when he said, and the Grammy goes to Unholy. The crowd went wild. Oh, how unholy is all of that? I had to actually look at the audience to see, who are these people sitting down enjoying this mess? And there were just mounds of people just enjoying themselves, laughing, having a good time, oblivious to the satanic ritual in front of their eyes, just oblivious to it. I saw a clip someone showed where people were actually wearing devil horns. I didn't show that in this video, but I saw clips of that, and I thought that was really crazy. I just had to see who these people were, and there's so many people enjoying these performances. And let's talk about Beyonce, who was late to receive the award for Cuff It. Really? You think she was late? No, I think it's just shame. She knew what time they were going to present the award for Cuff It to her. She wasn't going to be late, knowing that she actually made history by winning the most Grammys ever. No, she was late for Cuff It, to receive the award for Cuff It, because what is she going to say? I want to thank God. I want to thank my parents. Who is she going to thank? Maybe Satan? Have you seen the lyrics, or have you heard the lyrics to Cuff It? She mentions God in it at one point, and then she mentions sexually explicit positions or things in the next breath, and foul language, cursing all through the song, and people are just dancing. Kids are dancing to this on TikTok. I mean, this is an example you want to give to kids. This is what you make for kids to dance to, and you want to accept, and you're going to go and accept an award for it? No, she was late on purpose. Trust me. Let's talk about the whole dressing and the whole theme of this event. Just darkness. I mean, everyone was in black and red and dark colors and gothic looking things, and bondage type things too. People were just going with the theme. I'm sure they gave out a theme to go with, and they definitely came for that theme, darkness, red and black all the way through. So people knew before going to the Grammys what the theme was all about, but these people still chose to go. Let's look at a few of these artists. How they're dressed. Look at these people. It's just crazy. It's how it's crazy that they would actually go knowing that this was going to be the theme of it all. But this is the world we live in. People compromise for the sake of fame and money. This whole Grammy situation obviously was some sort of backlash because of Roe versus Wade. I mean, it's almost as if, the narcissistic planners of this event were sitting around the table and deciding, oh, how do we get back into Christians? Oh yeah, the Grammys, darkness. Yeah, let's do let's get back at the Christians in by making the Grammys some sort of devilish event. you know this'll have them talking, but it's so obvious that this is and probably was planned as a political backlash against Roe versus Wade, or because of Roe versus Wade. Just how not it's just how narcissistic people think. When you attack a narcissist, and you out them, and you call them out, what do? They snap back, they lash out at you, like the serpents they are. And this is what we're seeing. It was really a demonic performance. And I want you to take a look at a clip of Reporter. And if you haven't heard about the overturning of Roe versus Wade, yeah, it has happened. And we see that backlashing with the just to add this in here, with the demonic abortion statue that was erected in New York City. I'm not sure if it's the city, but on top of a courthouse, no doubt. Yeah, just take a look at this clip. A reporter wrote about it, and then we'll get back and talk on the rest of this crazy Grammys.
There's a new menacing 8-foot-tall statue sitting atop a New York courthouse that was designed by a pro-abortion artist. The artist says that the statue is meant to break barriers and is an homage to the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, as well as to Roe v. Wade. The statue is named Now. Its artist says the work is meant to convey that women need to act now to effect change so that they can keep having abortions. This freaky statue has braided goat-like horns and arms that look like snakes. And it bears an eerie resemblance to the mascot of the Satanic Temple, a group that has sued many states with pro-life laws because they believe abortion to be a, quote, religious ritual. There's another statue just like this in Madison Square Park.
Yeah, and look who showed up looking just like the abortion statue, Madonna. Coincidence? Not. With the goat-like horns and everything. Well, anyway, this is the world we live in. Now, I just want you to take a look at these artists accepting the awards given to them. Maverick City, in particular. Now, Maverick City is a gospel music group. They have as their member Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin, of all people. Anyway, we're going to talk on this in just a second. Take a look at this clip.
I'm trying not to be too emotional. And I'm trying to just receive this night. I want to thank God for protecting me. Thank you, God.
Okay, so you have the artists accepting their awards and thanking God and Jesus Christ. Beyonce, who thanked God, her parents, and also the choir community. Yeah, she actually did that in the same breath. And then you have Maverick City also thanking Jesus Christ, and and this is the world we live in. People make these secular songs and they talk about God, and yet they use curse words in the same breath. They thank God and then they thank Satan in the same breath. And people clap and give them accolades and awards for all of this evil stuff. It's the world we live in, and it's going to get worse. Matthew 15:8. Jesus himself said, "These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me." And this is what we're seeing. These people, and because they're so pretty, people think that they are all of this. People worship the ground they walk on and give them awards and think nothing of it. And these people are being led by Satan, and they probably don't even know it. They probably don't even know it. But we know it because we can see it. You don't, as a Christian, you don't even be in an environment like this Grammy situation, this Grammy, with all the evil performances and the evil looking set and red lights and dark and gothic evil theme about it. This is something Christians don't even align themselves with. Let's talk on Maverick City. Maverick City won Best Contemporary Christian Music Performance for Kingdom. Best Gospel Performance, for Kingdom. I haven't heard it, but they have aligned themselves with Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin, of all people, I don't want to talk about his past, but Kirk Franklin has had a very shady past, and he's publicly announced it to the world. But yet he keeps on sinning. He keeps on sinning. People who know Christ, or who have gotten to know Christ, and who is a part of Him, who profess to be Christians, do not keep on sinning. Yes, we are in a sinful body. We are in a fleshly body and fleshly tent. We will mess up. Yeah, but we get back in step with the Spirit. But Kirk Franklin seems to keep on sinning. And this is who Maverick City aligns themselves with. And they expect people to take them seriously as a gospel music artist group. Gospel music group. 1 John chapter 3 verse 6 says, "No one who remains in him keeps on sinning." No one who remains in him keeps on sinning. This is how you know people who are just mouthing that they're Christians, but they're not. Mouthing that, we love God and praising his name, and yet they worship Satan. Kirk Franklin made a song called "The Lion and the Lamb Will Bow Down to the Goat." I'm going to let you listen to it. This is who Maverick City aligns themselves with and expect people to take them seriously as gospel music artists. They get rid of Dante Ward, who was a member of their group, because he publicly showed that he was listening and doing all sorts of secular stuff that just did not align with the quote-unquote Christian agenda that Maverick City seems to want to portray. They're throwing stones at him, yet they have this big boulder, Kirk Franklin, in their eye. How hypocritical can you get? This is the man who they have as part of their group. Listen to his song that he made, his rap song, "The Lion and the Lamb Will Bow Down to the Goat." This blasphemous song. Yet he's up there accepting award in white, no doubt, dressed in white, when in the past he's had BET Awards where he's dressed like Satan himself in red with all kind of smoke and also, this man is just a joke. And he's performed with all these secular artists. Yet he's standing up there accepting award, looking all humble and meek in white, No doubt. Did he get the memo? It was a dark themed, gothic, satanic themed night. And he's in white. He didn't get the memo. Anyway, listen to his rap song about the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat or whatever. Shout, whatever. Listen to it and we'll talk back on this in a second. Okay, so yeah, so this is Kirk Franklin's rap. And are you telling me this is supposed to be a Christian rapping about the lion and the lamb will bow down to the goat, and yet he's professing to be a Christian? It's just blasphemy. So I wanted you guys to see this because Kirk Franklin seems to just keep on sinning. And he has aligned himself with Maverick City music. And obviously we can't take them seriously. Revelations 17 verse 14 says, they will wage war against the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, because he is Lord of Lords and King of Kings, and those who are with him are the called and chosen and faithful. People who are not for Christ, their horns are showing. It's coming out slowly, and the music industry is just the horns are coming out more and more, and they're not hiding it. It's just in your face. And the Grammys was a example of this. Just in your face. We don't care. We're out. This is us. The demons are alive and in living color. Jay-Z did a performance of God Did. I think that's the name of the song. Anyway, he's singing at a table based on artist rendition of Jesus Christ at the Last Supper. He's in the middle. He's singing. His boys on the side of him, and he's in the middle, and the table is full of fruit or food, looking like the Last Supper picture. And but the table looks like a rat infestation is on the table. It looks horrible. It's disgusting. And he says he sings God did, but then he says Hove did. Just comparing himself with God. Like I said, live and in living color, the horns are coming out with these artists. And last but not least, Sam Smith. Let's talk about him and his performance of Unholy, which was the most unholy thing of the night. And I can't believe people didn't leave during this performance. I would like to know if anyone left. I really would. How could you sit through something like this? Just a satanic ritual right in your face. People dancing vulgarly, him with the horns and the red, and even the whole all the fire, the red. I mean, it's just the whole theme of the night. The same with Katy Perry's performance. I didn't have the clip here, but she performed. I saw a little clip of that. It started off, she had this nice background in the back, nice day, and then all of a sudden it was a stormy day, and then all of a sudden it was chaos, and then fire. Like she was in fire. To go keeping with the same thing, just like Sam Smith Unholy. The whole stage, it just looks like some sort of symbolic rendition of people in hell, or just fire and redness and darkness and gloom and evil. And this was Sam Smith the night of the Grammys. Just all this is just totally demonic. Jude 1 verse 14 to 15 says, "See, the Lord is coming with thousands upon thousands of his holy ones to judge everyone and to convict all the ungodly," and should I say unholy, basically, "of all the ungodly acts that they have done, in all the ungodly ways, and of all the harsh words ungodly sinners have spoken against him." Oh yeah, they're gonna get their turn. He's coming to. They will soon find out. Who's God, who's God. Don't mess with God, but their time's coming. So what we could do is pray for people like this, because their eyes are totally blinded. For people to clap and sit through this was crazy. But you got to give it to Ben Affleck. Come on. You got to give it to Ben Affleck. He was like, I'm just here for Jennifer, his wife. I was like, he could care less about being there. He's looking around like, what is all of this? He could be at home drinking a beer, watching the game, smoking a cigar or something. he could not, he could care less. He obviously didn't could care less about being there, and probably was just looking around like, what is all of this crap, probably whispering in Jennifer's ears. He was probably whispering something in Jennifer's ears like, let's get out of here or something. Why are we here? You got to give it to Ben Affleck. The attitude, man, it's like, that just made my day. So I had to stick that in there because he obviously was looking around like, what is all this crap? And then Harry Styles, at the end of the night, after hours, they interviewed Harry Styles. What did he say? The room was magical. The room was magical? More like demonic. And Adele said something similar. I saw where she was like, yeah, everything was so great and da-da-da. So these people are totally blinded. After Sam Smith's performance, they brought a commercial on. The Grammys have been brought to you and sponsored by who else? Pfizer. We all know who Pfizer is. Coincident? No. This is not coincidental. Revelations 3:17 guy says, you say I am rich. God said this to the angel at Laodicea in John's vision and Revelation. He said, you say I am rich, I have acquired wealth and do not need a thing. But God says, but you don't realize that you are wretched, pitiful, poor, blind, and naked. These people are so blinded. Let's pray for them as Christians that their eyes are opened to the truth and they wake up, because Christ is coming again soon, and I'm sure they're gonna wake up then, right?